Today we will focus on how the different types of auctions allow for different types of bidding and the different ways in which these auctions end. We will take you through all the steps of placing bids to ensure you are aware of all the advantages online bidding has to offer. Now, just to recap on what you have learned previously, to place an online bid, you will go to our marketing website aucor.com. And from there you will select live.aucor.com. Alternatively, you can also open the Aucor Live app, which you have downloaded onto your Android or iOS device. Timed online bidding. The first type of auction we will be discussing is a timed online auction, where we will show you all the different types of bids along with other helpful features. Auction bidding. It is important to remember that in order to place a bid on an online auction, you have to log in with your username and password. You also have to be registered and approved for the specific auction you intend to bid on. If you are uncertain of the registration process, please see in the description below the video in which we discuss online registration. Incremental bidding. For now, we will continue as if you are logged in, registered and approved to place bids. On the home screen, scroll down to the auction you would like to bid on and click on the lots. All the lots that are up for auction will appear on your screen. You will now go to the lot you are interested in and click on the Place Bid button. You will see there is a current 20,000 Rand next to the Place Bid button. That is the minimum amount required to place a bid on this lot. When you click on Place Bid, you will notice a drop-down increment list. In this case, there will be amounts in increments of 500 Rand from which you can choose to place a bid. If you choose the first available amount to place a bid, this is what is called incremental bidding. A green message will now appear on your screen, indicating that you are the current winner of this lot. Should your bid be improved upon by another bidder, you will receive a push notification on your app or via email stating that you have been outbid. In such an instance, if you wish to place a higher bid, you will need to return to the auction to increase your bid. Max bidding. In max bidding, we follow the same process as with incremental bidding. The difference comes in where the drop down with the incremental amounts appear. Now you will click on Place Bid. If you want to place a max bid, you will type in the bid you wish to place in the block that is provided and click on Bid. If you enter an amount that does not adhere to the programmed increments, in this case 500 Rand, the amount you entered will be rounded off to the nearest amount of an increment. For instance, if you wish to bid 50,780, your bid will be rounded to 50,500 Rand, since that is the nearest amount to the increment. In max bidding, the system will automatically bid on your behalf in the programmed increments until your max bid has been reached. In the same manner as with incremental bidding, you will also receive a push notification or an email when you have been outbid. Your winner bid will appear in green on your screen with your max bid in brackets. However, other bidders will only be able to see the current winning bid and not your max bid. The watch lists. Another feature on live.aucor.com and on the app is the watch function. If you view the auction on the home screen and proceed to click on the lots, all the lots up for auction will appear on your screen. If you slide with your mouse over a lot, you will see a star appearing next to the lot number. You can click on this star and place this specific lot on your watch list. You can now slide up to the main menu and click on Watched Lots. Here, all the lots you are watching, along with their current bids, will appear. You can access the same feature on the app. Go to the auction from the main menu of upcoming sales. When you tap on the auction, the lots will appear on your screen. Click on the lot you are interested in. The stars for marking will be under the image. You will then click on the star to watch the lot. To access your watched lots on the app, go to the main menu on the left hand side and scroll down to Watched Lots, where your watched lots will appear. You can also watch a lot of any auction. even if you have not registered to bid on the auction. The status of your watched lot will be updated as it changes. Next, we will move on to the auction closing features that have been built into our online bidding platform to assist you in your timed online bidding process. Staggered ending is a term we use for lots that do not close at the same time. The timed online auction may be advertised as ending at, for instance, 12 o'clock, but that will in reality only be the start of the closing process. Lot 1 will close at 12 o'clock, Lot 2 will close at 12:01, and the closing will continue with this minute interval until the last lot closes. This feature gives you the opportunity to stay abreast of all the lots on which you have placed bids. The standard staggered ending time intervals are set at 1 minute. Staggered endings only apply to timed online auctions. Anti-sniping. The other helpful feature during timed online auctions is the anti-sniping extension that has been activated. When you have placed a bid on a specific lot and you are the winning bidder, that message will appear on your screen as we have previously shown to you. However, as the timed online auction draws to a close, there may be instances where other bidders place a higher bid on your winning lot during the last seconds of the lot being active. This is called a sniper shot. In an attempt to give you an opportunity to assist you in your bidding, we have programmed a 3-minute extension time on such sniper shots. You will receive a push notification on the app that you have been outbid, as well as an email to that effect. You will have 3 minutes to counter bid from the time the sniper shot was made until the lot closes. There will be a further extension of 3 minutes on the lot once you place a higher bid. The extension of 3 minutes restarts with every counter bid that is placed. When the 3 minutes run out without another counter bid being placed, the lot will close. In addition to this feature, we do suggest that you keep an eye on the lots on which you have bids to avoid being caught off guard and being outbid. Assets closing with you as the highest bidder. When a timed online auction closes, there are different types of outcomes that will relate to the bids you have placed. In principle, Aucor considers all timed online auctions and their outcomes as subject to confirmation, or STC. Aucor will also list and advertise these auctions as such. Subject to confirmation sales. When you place a winning bid on a timed online auction, the message that appears on your screen will be 1. Although this message means that you had the highest bid on the lot, the offer that you have made must be relayed to the seller to either reject or accept. This is what we call the STC outcome. When the seller has given their answer to Aucor, you will be contacted by Aucor to discuss the process as it would then unfold. Sold outright. In the instance of a timed online auction having reserves programmed into the lots, the outcomes will differ slightly, and these outcomes can be considered to be clear-cut and final. When you have the winning bid on a timed online auction where the reserve was met, the outcome on your screen will also show as 1. But you will now consider this as a final result, with no need for confirmation from the seller. Unsold reserves not achieved. Reserves are confidential and are therefore not published or displayed on the auction. When you have the highest bid on the lot, but the reserve has not been met, the outcomes will show as ended. This lot will now be considered unsold due to the reserve not being met. Webcast bidding with live auctions. When taking part in a live auction with webcast bidding, there are similarities to the timed online auctions. The online bidding for live auctions with webcast bidding is open 24 hours before the auction goes live. During the pre-live bidding period, you will bid in exactly the same manner as for the timed online auctions, and the same features will apply, with reference to incremental bidding, max bidding, and watched lots. You can do pre-live bidding on the lot right until the lot is made live by the webcaster on command of the auctioneer. You will receive a push notification for your max bids and incremental bids being outbid, but you will not receive push notifications when you engage in the live auction. The bid increments, time spent on the lot before it closes, and actual fall of the hammer are controlled by the auctioneer. accurately depicting the live auction experience for all online participants. Assets closing with you as the highest bidder. Sold outright. When the auctioneer has awarded the lot to you and the hammer has fallen, the result on your screen will show 1. Subject to confirmation sales. When the auctioneer announces that the lot can be sold as subject to confirmation, the result on your screen will show pending. The seller may at some time during the auction still decide to accept the offer, which the auctioneer will announce, and then the lot will be sold to you. Unsold reserve not achieved. If the auctioneer does not receive a bid close enough to the reserve for a lot, he will declare that the lot will be passed and the result on your screen will show passed.